Alright, so what we have here is a piece of fleece. Very cute. Frogs. Already cut it out to the shape of this. See how it folds? It fits just nicely. Originally this started off like this. Drilled a hole in the side, but since this is bigger, I put 2 holes. This hole, and then I take this, which is a machine screw, 1/4 of an inch, about 1.5 inches long. That way, goes through the hole on the inside out. These are drilled a little tighter so they stay in and they don't move around. Unfortunately, this one I drilled the hole too big, but that's okay, still works. Hole goes through there, the screw goes like that. So, like that. And then for this version, I'm going to sew it so that this fits nicely and tightly like this. Here's my pre-finished. See how I sewed it along the edges? I trimmed it so it's nice and short. I don't have too much fabric there. And so I don't have bunny ears at the end. I kind of sewed it. Let me see if you can see. I sewed it across the corner so that the corners don't stick out when I stick it in. All you have to do is turn this inside out. Make sure you cut all little threads that might be hanging out. Otherwise, you know, you want little toes caught in them or anything. So now you got a pocket. This wonderful piece of wood that I got from Michael's goes into the pocket. See, you notice that the fleece has no stretch this way, and yet this way has lots of stretch. You just want to make sure that you do it on tight, and this fits really tight, because I don't want any loose things getting in there, like toes or anything, and you don't want them pulling it off anyways. So pull, pull, pull. These little bunny ears, if you pull down tight, you won't have these bunny ears. Otherwise, I can go back and I can sew that corner down a little bit more. Let's see, where's my scissors? Gotta find scissors. Alright, so now that I have this, I need to make my holes for the screws. So what I do, because I'm not exact, I just pull this over until it's tight, figure out where my screw needs to come in, cut a little hole, and there it goes. And do the same with the other one. Just make sure you pull tight, because I like this stuff tight so that the birds don't catch. And then over the hole, and do it again for the top. But I've decided this bottom has too much fabric. This is the great thing about fleece. I just trim it shorter. This is not an exact science. I don't do things, measure things, unless I really have to. And then repeat for the bottom. Cut a little hole, through, and then cut a little hole. Sharp scissors are nice. If you have dull scissors, this makes the life harder. It goes through. And usually I like to tuck things in like a present so that they don't stick out too much. And then again, this is a little too long in my opinion, so I'm just going to trim this a little shorter. Maybe a little bit more. I can make it look nice later. Just so I don't have too much excess fabric. Voila! See how nice it sits? It'll sit nicer when it's pressed up against the cage. That's bonsai. These are my, this is all stainless steel. These are my stainless steel washers that go on. Got 4 of them. And then my nice winged screws. You just need to find the appropriate size for the appropriate machine screws that you use. See? So these are 1/4 inch winged screws. Again, stainless steel because I like stainless steel. And then voila, all done. Nice and tight. No little corners. Alright.